Alright, today we're going to do the solutions for SE 2024 paper, the maths, section 1 we are going to start with, right? So, number 1 states, write the numeral for 230,563. Alright, so we're starting, said 230,563. All right, 230563. Moving on to number 2. Write the value of the underlined digits in the numeral below. So looking at the numeral here, we have ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands. So we want to calculate the value. To calculate the value, we take the digit and multiply it by its place value. In this case is 1,000. So 5 multiplied by 1,000, 5,000. Number 3, a common factor of 15 and 18 is 1. What other factor is common in 15 and 18? So let's write down the factors of 15. There's 1 by 15, 3 by 5. Factors of 18, 1 by 18, 2 by 9, and 3 by 6. So the other common factor we can see is 3. So the answer is 3. Moving on now to number 4. Number 4 states, write one of the following symbols in the box below to make the number sentence correct. So we have here 8,693, and on the other side we have 8,639. We always read from the left to the right. So 8,693 is greater than 8,639. Number 5, we have a very basic division. We can use long division to solve this. So the steps in dividing is to divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. So let's start first. 9 can go into 9 one time. 1 multiplied by 9 is 9. 9 take away 9 is 0. Bring down, this becomes 2. 9 can go into 2 0 times. 0 multiplied by 9 is 0. Take away, 2 take away 0 is 2. Bring down the next digit. This becomes 27. 9 can go into 27 3 times. 9 multiplied by 3 is 27. Subtract. We have no more numbers, no more digits to bring down. So our answer is equal to 103. Next we have this equation, 7 take away 2/3. So how we can do this, we can represent the whole number as a fraction, and to represent a whole number as a fraction, we put it over 1. So we have 7 over 1 take away 2 over 3. Alright, and subtraction of fractions with different denominators. What we can do here is to make the denominators the same, we can multiply here by 3 and multiply here by 3. 7 3s are 21. 1 by 3 is 3. Take away 2 over 3. This will give us 19 over 3, or 6 and 1/3. Another way in which we can do this is we can say 7 take away 2/3, and we have this 7 here will be 6 wholes and 3 over 3 as a fraction. Take away 2 over 3. So what we can do here is take away the fractions. 3 over 3 take away 2 over 3 will give us 1 over 3, and we keep our whole number, which is 6. Moving on to number 7, write 0.40 as a fraction in its lowest terms. So to represent a decimal as a fraction, you put 0.40. We draw a vinculum. Under the point, we put a 1. And all the numbers on the right hand side, we replace with a 0 underneath. So this becomes 40 over 100. Both numbers end in 0, so we can cancel off the zeros. Now we end up with 4 over 10. Both numbers are multiples of 2, so we can divide by 2. So 2 could go into 4 2 times, 2 could go into 10 5 times. So we end up with 2/5. Next we have 3.12 multiplied by 4. So we have 3.12 multiplied by 4. 2 multiplied by 4 is 8. 1 multiplied by 4 is 4. 3 multiplied by 4 is 12. Now we count how many times the decimal point moved. 1, 2. So we start on the right hand side. 1, 2. So this becomes now 12.48. Next, number 9, we have 15% off 300. Off mean to multiply. We know percentage is out of 100. So you put 15 over 100. Off mean to multiply. 300 over 1. Cancel the 0, cancel the zeros. Cancel the 0, cancel the 0. This becomes 15 multiplied by 3, which is 45. Number 10, they said an incomplete pattern is shown below. The pattern we have is 36, 28, 21, 15, something, and 6. We realize that the pattern is decreasing. If the pattern is decreasing, that means we could do two operations. We could either subtract or we could divide. Alright, looking at this question here now, we realize that we have to subtract consecutive numbers. So subtract 8 to the 6, take away 8 is 28, take away 7, 21, take away 6, 15, take away 4, no, take away 5, sorry, will give us 10, take away 4, 6. Alright, so the answer is 10. Alright. Number 11, what is the length of the pencil shown below? Calculate the length of the pencil. We take the point at which the pencil ends, which is 9.5 in this case centimeters, and take away the point at which it starts, which is 1.5 centimeters, and that will give us 8 centimeters. Aidan left home, number 12, Aidan left home at 6:45 a.m. and arrived at school at 7:25 a.m. How long was his journey? To calculate the length of time, it will be, we can say 6:45 a.m. to 7 a.m., which is the nearest whole hour, would give us 15 minutes. Now we say 7 a.m. to 7:25 a.m. and that is 25 minutes. So the total time will be 15 minutes plus the 25 minutes, and that will give us 40 minutes. Alright, so the total length of time was 40 minutes. Number 13, they said a shaded shape is shown on the 1 centimeter grid below. What is the area of the shape? So good. All we need to do, we know now, each square here has a side of a 1 centimeter. So the area of 1 square is equal to side times side, which is equal to 1 cm by 1 cm, which is equal to 1 centimeter squared. Now we count how many complete squares we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. This here and this here is half, so this is 17. Half and half as a whole, so we have 18. So area of shaded portion would be 18 squares multiplied by the area of 1 square, which is 1 centimeter squared. So we get 18 centimeters squared. Moving on now to number 14. They said 2 packs of sugar shown below. We have one sugar is 2.5 kilograms, next sugar is 1600 grams. What is the difference in their mass? We have a difference in units. So what we need to do first is to work in like units. So therefore, we need to change now the grams into kilograms, or vice versa. So we know 1 kilogram is equal to 1000 grams. Therefore, 2.5 kilograms is equal to 2.5 multiplied by 1000. And whenever we multiply by 1000, we move the decimal point 3 places to the right hand side. So we'll end up with 2500 grams. Difference mean to subtract. So therefore, to calculate the difference is 2500 grams. Take away 1600 grams, and that will leave us with 900 grams. Number 15. Jillian is standing on O, which is the origin center, facing northwest. She makes quarter turns and is now facing southeast. What is the least number of quarter turns made by Jillian? So, she's facing here and she turns. So this is 1. And from here now, alright, so she's facing northwest. She makes 1 quarter turn here. Now is facing northeast, and then makes the next quarter turn here. To face now southeast. Alright, so they didn't give you the directions. They just said that how Jillian is standing on O facing northwest. She makes quarter turns and is now facing good. So they didn't specify if it was clockwise or anti-clockwise. So therefore it is 1, 2 quarter turns. Alright, I went in a clockwise direction. Even if you moved in an anti-clockwise direction, 1, 2, you will still end up with 2 quarter turns. Alright, how many vertices are there in the solid shown below? Solid shown is a triangle base prism. Alright, we know it's a prism because the cross sections will be the same. Alright, and we know it asks how many vertices are there on the solid shown below. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 vertices. Alright, number 17. Draw all the lines of symmetry on the shape below. My diagram is a bit off, but the shape needs to be an H. Alright, both sides are equal. So we know it has 1 vertical and 1 horizontal. So 2 lines of symmetry. Number 18, the mean of 3 numbers is 12. 2 of the numbers are 10 and 11. What is the third number? So whenever we need to find an unknown when given mean, we always need to find the sum first. Whenever there's an unknown and we need to find it, we need to always find the sum first. So first we calculate the sum of the 3 numbers. And to calculate the sum of the 3 numbers, we take the mean and multiply it by the number of numbers. So in this case, it would be 12 multiplied by 3, which is equal to 36. So that means when we add up all 3 numbers, we should get a total of 36. Now we could calculate the sum of the given numbers, which is the 2 numbers here. 10 add 11, which is equal to 21. Now to calculate the third number, so we know when you add 10, 11 and some unknown number, we're supposed to get 36. So to calculate the third number, we take the total of the three numbers, which is 36, take away the sum of the two numbers given, 21. That will give us 15. So the third number was 15. Number 19, they said the tally chart below shows the types of gifts students received. Alright, they said which gift represents the mode. Mode means the most common. Alright, mode means the most common gift in this case, and the most common one would be the one where it have the most number of tally, which would be cell phone, because here represents 9, 6, 17, 15. All right. Number 20, they said the pictograph below shows the colors of students' book bags. We have number of book bags, we have the colors. They said if 32 of the book bags are black, how many are blue? So first we need to find out how much one of this represents, one of the smiley face. So we know now 4 smiley face is equal to 32 book bags, because they said 32 of the book bags are black. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So to calculate for one of the graphic representation here is 32 divided by 4, which is equal to 8. So now they said how many are blue. So we have 1, 2, 3 smiley faces are blue. So blue is equal to 3 multiplied by how much 1 represents, which is 8. 8 multiplied by 3 is 24. So the answer is 24, and that's it for section 1.